This is Michael Dawes, Director of Public Relations at Barton Community College. Today we're talking with Erin Renard. She's our new theater instructor at Barton, and Erin pitched in last year as associate faculty, and she served as the stage director and choreographer for Barton's musical Beauty and the Beast last March. So got quite an extensive background in theater, and I'm just going to read this so we can cut to the chase and get caught up with where we are now. So this is from a news release that we sent out a year ago. It says, originally from New Jersey, Renard studied theater and dance as a youth and later attended William Patterson University, majoring in theater with a minor in dance. Her theater experiences include acting, directing, and choreography at New York University, McCarter Theater at Princeton University, William Patterson University, Wichita Community Theater, Russell Community Theater, and Fort Hays State University Theater. Recently performed the direct monologues in Hays Community Theater's production of Jane Martin's Talking With. And Renard is an original member, actor, and writer of educational improvisation company Good Clean Fun, performing original shows on the East Coast, both live and for cable television. She has performed on local television and Next Tech commercials, on a TV episode of Weird Science, and in Ang Lee's feature films Ride with the Devil. Wow, quite an extensive list. I know there's been more in that year since this was written, so why don't you update us on more?
Well, I think what I've done then is, since then, I've directed some shows at Fort Hays State University, helped put together some student productions, some original work, student productions, all student written. That was very exciting. And then in the summer, I direct musical theater for Russell Arts Council, and I do that with my musical director, Alex Underwood, who is the choir director at Russell High School. So I'm busy year-round.
Okay, and we might mention too, you do live in Russell with your husband, 3 children as well. So that connection, that is one economic community as we think about Barton and how many people benefit from this college and how we benefit from the outlying community as well. And Erin, your current production as theater instructor at Barton is Mass Appeal, which will be November 19th and 20th. I understand it's taking place in the Dorothy Moses Morrison Chapel. Can you tell us about that production?
Sure. It's a 2-actor production. I chose a small cast because I didn't really know how many we could get to come out for auditions. But it's a very moving piece. It's about 2 priests. We have an older priest that is well established in his community and his congregation, very comfortable in his position, well liked, and likes to keep it that way. We have a young seminarian coming into the picture with a lot of new ideas about religion and about his own style of sermon. And these don't exactly mesh with Father Farley's ideas. So, we have this dynamic between generations, and we also have, a really nice relationship that we can see forming. Even though they have such differences, they're able to agree or to come together on certain issues. And as the audience, we really get to weigh both sides and decide, who is in the right or who we feel most compassionate toward. But these characters are both flawed, which makes them interesting because, let's face it, we're all flawed at some point. And so these are real characters, and I enjoy the script. I did it in college. Not personally because it's 2 male casts, but I was part of the production, and I felt that it would be a good match, it would be a good fit here. I also like the idea that I can take theater out of the theater building itself, and the chapel is just a perfect setting. We don't have to build the set, the environment is already there. I think that will help bring the audience into the scene. I want the audience to feel as if they're a part of the production, and certainly not passive, but an active audience. And I think the actors we have are really coming along. We have fairly new actors. I have one freshman actor, and he is taking acting 1 right now. So this is really a challenge for him, and he is working very hard. And we also have a faculty member that is participating. So very excited about that.
Is there a price for production, or what are we looking at?
Yeah, $5 to the general public, but all students are free, and that includes high school and college students. I would say that there is some material that may not be appropriate for maybe younger than high school. So they, if anyone has concerns, they can sure contact me about that. The cost is $5 to everyone else. But you do need to have a ticket because the chapel can only hold a certain number of people. So if you really are wanting to make sure you get to that production, we will have tickets available in the Fine Arts office.
Erin, you got such an extensive background in theater to compare it to. How do you find your experiences so far here at Barton?
Well, I've received a lot of support. I'm very pleased. One of the reasons I took the position is because I felt confident that I was going to get support and the theater department was going to get support. While a lot of universities, and I have first-hand experience of being involved with one in the past, are scaling down or eliminating their theater departments altogether, Barton offered a chance to expand their theater department and to recruit new students. And I'm given a lot of freedom to create. And that's really what an artist needs to do. And but the icing on the cake is that I'm getting support for my ideas. So I've had an excellent experience so far. I had an excellent experience last year directing 2 productions. So I felt confident that that would continue. And I've really enjoyed it so far.
With that, I do thank you for joining us, Erin. And this is Michael Dawes saying so long for you.